One of the biggest misconceptions in this entire space is your guys' emphasis on looks and a man's physical attractiveness and appearance and the value that holds when it comes to him dating women and him moving about through life. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why, if you're putting emphasis on looks, you are absolutely wrong. Now, I know this video is going to trigger some people, but just bear with me and watch all the way till the end for a full explanation. So in my last video, I talked about my story and my journey as a man up until this point. I talked about how in college, even though I was on the men's basketball team, I was cheated on, not only in one relationship with a teammate, but in 2 relationships. And while I'm trying to give a message of hope and positivity and improvement, we have someone comment, "When Chad complains about the sexual marketplace, you know we are doomed." For those of you that don't know what a Chad is a physically attractive man, and on the black side, a Tyrone is a good-looking black man. So I'd be more of a Tyrone if you know my backstory. Now, I'll take the compliment, but just because you think I'm a Chad doesn't mean that everyone else thinks I'm a Chad. I'm very attractive to some people, just like I'm very unattractive to some people. Or people might kind of think I'm attractive. Same goes to you. Guys, Chad and Tyrone is subjective. Just in the same way, I could like chocolate ice cream and you could like vanilla ice cream. We all have our own preferences and what we like. And when it comes to women, they have a range of preferences. So one woman could only like white guys, while another woman could only like black guys or Latino guys or Indian guys or Chinese guys. And some women even like guys within a range of race. So a certain looking type of white guy, maybe she likes a tall, skinny white guy, but maybe in the black race, in the black community, she likes a black guy that's muscular and shorter. Who knows? It's a mix and match out here. Based on the races, based on the preferences that we all have and what we like, it's all subjective at the end of the day. There is no such thing as a Chad and a Tyrone. No one is completely universally attractive to everyone. Another thing you guys need to realize is being good looking is only an amplifier to a high value man. A high value man possesses game, finances, fitness, and frame. Just like in order to make a strawberry milkshake, you have a glass, strawberry syrup, vanilla ice cream, ice, you blend it up, you put a little whipped cream on top, you add a cherry to it. And that cherry is the amplifier to the strawberry milkshake. Just like a Bugatti's brake calipers, pipe trim, and rims are merely accessories to the Bugatti itself. At the end of the day, the first thing people are going to notice is the Bugatti. Just like when it comes to being a man, the first thing people are going to notice is the man himself and how he carries himself, the framework of the man, the body of the man, just like the body of the Bugatti. The next thing you guys need to realize is good looking does not matter if you don't have game. Like a woman could see you as a good looking man wherever venue you are and approach you and talk to you. But if what's coming out of your mouth, your tonality, the words you're saying, your poor body language are off, she's not going to entertain that conversation or entertain you any longer than that first interaction. And when I say game, I'm not saying you need to lie and deceive women. What I'm saying is you need to understand, what is this outcome that I want out of this situation with this woman? Understand female nature and apply it accordingly in order to get what you want out of that interaction with the woman. If you are an attractive man and you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to escalate a situation with a woman outside of that first interaction, she's going to lose interest in you. Next thing you guys need to realize is you don't want to be a Chad or Tyrone or a Juan, Luis, Rodrigo, whatever. You don't want to be those guys, because those guys are honestly, for the most part, they're bums and they're losers. These guys have relied on their looks their entire lives, quite frankly. They haven't built the muscle of determination, wherewithal, grit, hard work, and some sort of marketable skill. They've only coasted on their looks to get anywhere in life. Most of these guys end up working dead-end jobs, couch surfing, and being eternal playboys at 40, 50 years old at bars and clubs, still trying to creepily hit on really young women. And they look like complete losers and their life is in shambles. Yes, it may seem like they're winning when they're 18 to 24 years old, but once you hit 30s to 40s, these guys are bums and they're losers. So instead of focusing on the negative doom and gloom of, oh my gosh, this good looking guy in my perspective is struggling with women and women have cheated on him, we're all screwed as ugly plebs beneath them. Like, you guys need to have, number one, more self-esteem. And number two, and most importantly, you guys need to focus on improving your looks to the best of your ability, which means putting on muscle mass. You guys should be going for a V taper, wide, broad shoulders, a thick chest, and a thin waist. Try to go for that look to the best of your ability. And this is the most important advice of all. Don't focus on what the other good-looking guys are doing. Focus on building the best you. Stop worrying what other people who don't even know who you are, don't care about you are doing, and work on yourself. And women that are with men solely based on their looks are shallow anyways, guys. Like, you don't want to be with women like that. Women like that don't really even care about that guy. They're more so using him as a prop or a trophy for their girlfriends and to get attention more on themselves just because they're with an attractive guy that other girls would be jealous. So you don't want to even be with women like that. I love you guys. Drop a like on this video so more men can get this information. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let me know in the comments what you think about all of this.